I'll tell you why. We'll get to that. All right, maybe somebody could help me with all the confusion that's going on, right? I'm very confused this morning. I just confused. The world of geopolitics is unbelievable. All right, nice. So, we got a few things to discuss. We're going to get that press conference with the Prime Minister. Well, part of it, as posted by Newsday, and in the headline on the Newsday this morning, although it's not on the front page, but I thought it would have been, it's somewhere inside of the Newsday here. You have to go looking for it. Oh, look at here. UNC worked on Dragon after April 20th election. PM ready to fly to Caracas if need be. Stick a pin in that right there. We're coming back to that. All right? But I'm going to get your thoughts on it because I am very confused. Very, very confused. All right. So, here's the thing. We have Orange Sky. Nigel Rojas will join us via Zoom this morning. All right. I understand he recently had a little surgery, so he'll do the Zoom thing. And then we have Mr. Aaron Charles, who is coming in. He is the director of a group called Electric Break Dancers Against Crime. All right? It's a terrific initiative. They recently competed in a dance competition in Panama, where they did extremely well. He's going to come. We're going to chat with him about that. That's a terrific, I think, a terrific initiative towards young people, because if you haven't noticed, on the world dance stage, it's huge. They're into the dancing thing, all right? All kind of different dance, all right? So it's a big thing. And then, well, oh yes. So we have those two. Amrika Mutru is supposed to come in this morning. I confirmed that with her last week, you know, but I didn't hear from her yesterday. But we'll see, we'll see. All right, nice. That would have been my fault. I didn't double check on that. I was really up and down yesterday dealing with things related to the Breaking Dawn Christmas party, which you'll hear about in a little bit. Director, I sent you the flyer. Yeah, that is a preliminary flyer. Just something to put up now. But I will do a different flyer every 2 weeks. All right, as we update things. So let's get into the news day very quickly this morning. Alexander on father and son killed by police. He said it is good if they can't behave. Naikwan plant put up for sale and Port of Spain General Hospital locked down as SOE detainee hospitalized. Let's see what this whole thing is about with Alexander. So the latest police-involved shooting has left a father and son dead and elicited a terse comment from Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander that this was the end result when some people in society cannot behave. The killings came after police received about 20 reports of extortion, particularly in the Central Division, over the past few weeks and began intense investigations. This led officers of the Anti-Extortion Unit to swoop down on a property in Konupia on which a church is located during the early morning hours of October the 2nd with the intention of arresting suspects. Police said that around 5:10 a.m., officers from the unit were carrying out an operation at Mont Plaisir Road, Konupia, in connection with reports of money being demanded by menace, commonly referred to as extortion. And upon arrival at a property on Passad Avenue, where the Community Bible Church is housed, the officers identified themselves and later used force to enter the building. They were allegedly met with gunfire on the ground floor, and the officers returned fire, and both Alvin Bharat, age 52, and his son Avindra Bharat, age 28, were shot. They were taken to the Chaguanas District Health Center and pronounced dead on arrival. And contacted for comment on October the 2nd, Minister Alexander said of the Konupia incident, quote, yes, well, I see some police had an exchange of gunfire with some men and they died, which is good if they can't behave themselves, end quote. All right. Port of Spain General Hospital locked down as detained senior prison officer hospitalized. Listen. This is the same man that make the accusation against Alexander? Yeah, Guada. So he was hospitalized. They complained of feeling unwell while at the Tetron barracks. Okay. All right. Explosion victims' family still hoping for compensation. Naikwan plant put up for sale. I told you we will get back to the UNC worked on Dragon after the April 20th election. PM ready to fly to Caracas if need be. We're coming back to that. But I am confused. Water woes hit Crown Point residents and businesses. WASA to divert supplies to Tobago West. Claim against Petrotrin dismissed. And businessman queries legality of SOE regulations. Murder indictment against Sando man quashed. What else we got here? Signal Hill student tops final. That's in the October Carnival Junior Calypso Monarch. Broadcast journalist Sterling Henderson remembered with love and tears. He was a big one, you know, Sterling Henderson. These fellas you grow up listening to, you know. Well, at least if you're my age. If you're my age. Condolences, of course, once again going out to the family. Construction companies sue over CPEP firings. So government's decision to terminate hundreds of CPEP contracts is again under fire as former Prime Minister and opposition MP Stuart Young SC leads a team of attorneys for 3 construction companies challenging the move that left thousands unemployed and fueled claims of political victimization. That's ironic. You know, when you're talking about programs like CPEP and URP, anything with government, and you use you cite political victimization, that within itself, to me, is what those programs is about. Those programs are political in nature. You understand? That's what it is. It's the same way like AGC houses. All of these things are used for political gains. The question is, how do we move away from that? You understand what I'm saying? How do we straighten that out so that it is not a political tool? Right? Because, I mean, let's face it. All these contracts that are going out and things like that, who does it go to? It's go to financiers or supporters, right? And it's the same reason why when a government changes, all these state boards have to change. Because persons on state boards are appointed by the sitting administration. So if a government change, you must know that the state board have to change as well. Because you can't have people sitting on a board that loyal to the opposition party. Nothing will happen. So in order for you to be effective, you know what I mean. But that's a different thing to programs like CPEP and thing. Those are dependencies programs. You understand? Where you reach to the point of desperation, you're just glad to get a CPEP work. To work for $20.50 an hour. No disrespect. I'm just saying, it's minimum wage. You know, and then you stay in the program and there is no growth. You know? So it's just there to have you dependent constantly. You know, but to claim political victimization when, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see it. You're saying political victimization, but what about the fact that these contracts were given out, $1.4 billion in contracts were given out, right on the doorstep of a general election? Is that not political? Is that not political as well? That just on the doorstep of an election where you feel you might lose the election, you decide to secure those persons, you know, that you hired or or you're contracted for a 3-year period? I mean, I guess it depends on how you look at it. Counter-trafficking unit deputy director says TT must aim for tier 1 status. Dukaran says economy in... Dukaran still around? Economy in disequilibrium trap. Look, that's it for the news there. I didn't know them fellas still around. Paulo Cunahan again, boy, selling ourselves short. I like to read Paulo's articles, you know. It's a good read. All right. Those are some of the headlines in the paper. All you don't call my phone yet, all you know I'm going to talk about yet. Well, you kind of know. All right? But before we get into the topic, before we get to interviews and everything like that, we got to get in to some information for you as well. I lose some weight, fellas, so my jersey a little too big for me now. Right? So, I'm coming back down. I'm coming back down, Chris. I'm going to be any same size as you just now. You don't even chups at that way. You want chups at that way. You're shame, eh? You're shame, boy. You're shame. You doubt it, eh? Only you doubt it, boy. I tell you, don't doubt me. Coming back down fast and furious. Don't panic. All right, so I tell you what. Chef Shiraz, director sent you a picture of Chef there. Yeah, check your email. I sent it just before the show. I didn't get to tell you because I was in the papers here, kind of down in the articles and that kind of thing. But Chef is in Canada. Yeah, boy. Chef is in Canada, boy, preparing to do a chef table. And he sent us a picture. So I just wanted to, before I get into his ad-lib now. That's why we're hungry this morning. Yes, that's why we're going to stay hungry this Friday. You understand? Let Chef do it in Canada, man. And I don't know when the youngsters toying, but he does go to Canada regularly with the youngsters as well. Ah, boy, my boy Chef nice, man. He prepared to do a chef table. Now, just so, let me just get the information. Let me see what other information he had sent to me. Well, I like that, you know. I just show you that the chef on the go, boy. Chef on the go, boy. Right, so he's working on a chef table event, but he didn't say where. But it's in Canada. He said he's in Canada working on a chef table event. So, you know, it's not only breaking on this travel. Chef does travel too. That's what? The what chef? The Uber chef. Chef on the go, man. Chef on the go. Big up Chef Shiraz, man. So Chef has some courses as we, you know, highlight and show you that he's out there. He's doing his thing. I'm glad for him, man. I'm glad for him. I'm a boy, you know. You see Chef Shiraz, I'm a boy. Don't get in between Chef and Stefan. Right? That mean anytime you get in between he and I, that mean you're interfering with the food. And from the time you interfere with the food, a hungry man is a hungry man. So all you get me vexed. So all you do get in between me and Chef. Right? You see that little blue gap there in that little split screen? That's the only thing that get between me and Chef. So, Chef has some courses, and the ones in September are already gone, but on the 4th of October, which is tomorrow, the food costing restaurant and catering workshop begins. If you have not signed up for it yet, you have today. All right. I think Lorenzo will be heading that in Trinidad, seeing that Chef is in Canada. That's his son. He's also a chef as well. And in November, on the 15th, you have the certificate in culinary arts, and then you have the diploma in culinary arts on a date to be announced. So you can contact Chef. You can WhatsApp him on 3724639 or 7375097. And you can get more details, and you could sign up as well and get yourself registered, all right? Nice, man. Also, we have the Keonic range of products, and these products are backed by science, over 900 scientific research and clinical trials, and all made with that aged garlic extract. So there are many products in the Keonic range, as you know, the cleanse and digestion, the blood pressure health, the cholesterol health, the total heart health, the circulation health. All right, and they also have the Keo Green Powder Drink Mix and the Keodophilus Probiotics. So make sure and pick it up. And where do you pick it up? At a pharmacy or health store across the country, man. So for more information, you could WhatsApp 728-0338. That is 728-0338. All right? Make sure and check them out. And also, I have to remind you about Safety Rigging and Lifting Services Limited. And they got over 2 decades of experience in rigging and lifting operations in the construction, oil, and gas industry. All right? So their services are available for offshore and land. Also process gas maintenance for projects, shutdowns, turnarounds, etc. Some of their specialized services include, of course, lifting and rigging awareness training, aligning and contracting companies to client-specific requirements, also auditing and visual inspections and documentation review, rigging loft management, as well as risk assessment for lift operations. These are just some of the services that they offer. They do offer more. And they offer expert guidance and support, ensuring safety, efficiency, and compliance with industry standards, regulations, and legislation. So, their services are not limited to Trinidad and Tobago. They also provide services in the Caribbean. That's for those of you up, all the CARICOM countries. And, of course, South America as well. So if you're in the South American region, they do provide services there as well. So for more information, you can feel free to contact them on 868-774-1498, or you can visit their website, safetyriggingandliftingconsultancy.com. Okay, so with that, we're going to take the first break. When we come back from that break, we will get into the Dragon Gas conversation again, because I'm very confused this morning. I'll tell you why I'm confused when we return. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say that.
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity that effortlessly blends with the stunning flora and fauna surrounding you. The accommodations are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant, where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beaches nearby, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to exceed your expectations. Book your stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com. Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life, from colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurses nurse or supply everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycarettt@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Namaste. I am Pandit Jairam, 3580103 from Trinidad and Tobago. If you are facing any kind of problem in life, be it planetary obstacles, delays in marriage, issue in having children, troubles in business or job, health concerns, or lack of peace of mind, I provide the right astrological guidance and remedies. Every problem has a solution according to your birth chart and planetary positions. Do not delay. Whether your issue is small or big, answer to your questions are here. Contact Pandit Jairam, 3580103, Trinidad and Tobago. The path to solving your problems begins today.
The season of lights is bright and tasty with Royal Castle's delightful veggie burger made with a healthy and nutritious patty. It's great on its own or in a combo with one side and a 16-ounce drink. So whether it's lunch, dinner or a snack, Royal Castle's veggie burger fits right in with your fasting and festivities. Happy Diwali from Royal Castle.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, and we are 25 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. So I decided to stand up because I got my steps in this morning. I only have 289 so far. All right? I'm going to be walking back and forth to Master Control regularly this morning. That's at least about 15 steps back and forth. 15, 20, maybe? Yeah. All right, so I got my steps in this morning, so I'm standing. All right, so we're going to get into the first thing because I'm very confused. I want to take some phone calls on this, so we're going to go through. I'm going to go through a sequence of stories, and that will explain why I am confused. So the first thing, put up the PM prepared for me. Right. So this is a headline that you will see in the papers, maybe many of the papers this morning. PM prepared to lead Dragon talks with Venezuela. Now that sounds really strange. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bissessa has disclosed that the UNC has been working to find a way to resurrect the Dragon Gas project shortly after it won the April 28 general election. Now let me stick a pin right there. Take me to the OFAC license and what was said in the press conference yesterday. Okay. Right now there was a press conference. I actually want to play the clip for you all to hear what she said in terms of what the reporter asked and what her response was. All right? So we have a nice short clip here. I think it's about 2 minutes long, if so much. Supposed to be around that. Now, after that, I am going to play you a news report that came out yesterday. There were 2 news reports that I wanted to play. One with the cartel speaking to CNN, saying that what Trump was doing was really, slowing down what they do, interfering with what they are doing, frustrating what they're doing in terms of, the drug trade. But we don't bound to run that one, but we will run the other report because it's more specific to Venezuela. All right, so run me this clip. Yeah.
Prime Minister, the OFAC license, the announcement that was made by the Office of the Prime Minister, I think the entire country was very happy to hear about this. However, we are looking now towards our relationship with Venezuela to see if we can actually effect this OFAC license. What are your concerns now that we've had this this announcement, with considering our relationship and things that have happened in the past, the rhetoric, the narrative, the name calling from both sides? Name calling? Well, the Diosdado Cabello made a comment about you, but of course some of your comments were taken,
We have always maintained solidarity with the people of Venezuela. And every pronouncement I've made and every statement I've made, I have said, and when you've asked, at least you keep asking me these questions because out of your concern. But I've always said, and I repeat, we are in solidarity with the people of Venezuela. That will remain the OFAC license. The details are to be worked out still. And of course, our people have been in touch. Minister Sobers, the Foreign Affairs people, and of course, even the Minister of Energy, they have been in touch with our counterparts in Venezuela. Before we went, Minister Sobers and the Minister of Energy, they were very concerned. They didn't think we would get it. And I kept telling them, God is great, and that we will get it. We will get it. I just didn't know when to get an OFAC license. It was not easy. You may think it happened overnight. It did not. In fact, from day one, when we came into office, we began work on that OFAC license. And we had discussions further with Secretary Rubio on other fields, the Laurel Manatee field and the Coquina Manikin. So we look for further progress with these fields. Whatever is happening with these, and we start with the Dragon that has come alive again, resuscitated. That first deal and the others, or I don't know whether it's deal, but the agreements that have been reached, we will work the details out and we'll share them with you. In terms of Venezuela, the projects benefit Venezuela, they benefit the United States, and they benefit Trinidad and Tobago. We'll be able to work it out. It may take a few more days, a little more time. But I'm confident that together, all partners in this, Venezuela, Trinidad and Tobago, the United States, will all benefit. So we look forward to good times.
I have to ask, who do you have in mind at this time, if anybody at all, to lead negotiations with the Venezuelan government?
We have several people. We have a Minister of Foreign Affairs. We have 2 ministers and the Minister of Energy. And of course, you have me.
How soon, Prime Minister, could talks take place? Do you plan to fly to Venezuela?
Well, I've just returned, so...
All right. Like I say, I'm confused this morning. I'm very confused. So, this is the Prime Minister saying, and yes, the Dragon Gas deal benefits Trinidad and Tobago. We said it benefits Trinidad and Tobago it benefits Venezuela, and it's going to benefit the US. Okay? Now, obviously, you have to be talking about leading talks, heading to Caracas to lead these talks in terms of this deal. So who are you going to talk to? This is why I'm confused. Because I agreed, and I still agree, that the problem was, for me, that if you're going to do business in terms of the Dragon Gas deal, how are you going to do business with Maduro when Maduro, and this is what the PNM was doing, right? How are you going to do business with a man who is wanted by the United States of America, about 25 million at the time bounty on his head, right? So obviously the US want him, or they want him out. They have put heavy sanctions on Venezuela, okay? So they're letting you know one time, we're not going to make life easy for you, okay? Because they're trying to force him out. So their directive is regime change in Venezuela, okay? And this is where I had the problem with us going down there and putting ourselves at the risk of being even sanctioned as well, because any deal that you make down there with Venezuela, with Maduro, is going to benefit the Maduro regime financially. Why is that a problem? Because if he is guilty, as the US has clearly stated, of being a narco-terrorist and drug trafficker, then you would be financing the narco-terrorism and the drug trafficking. Because any money earned through any deal would finance this man who is supposed to be a criminal in the, as convicted by the United States of America, which led to the bounty. So that's the issue, and that is the issue that was raised by the UNC in opposition. Yes, we could agree on that? Nice. So here we are, after the UNGA, with the Prime Minister going to Washington, D.C. to talk to Marco Rubio. Like I said earlier in the week, we never know what takes place behind the doors. We only know what they come in to tell you when they come to talk to the media. So they will give you the information, but you never know what's going on, or what really what was really spoken, or you know. So, meeting takes place between Marco Rubio and Kamala Persad-Bissessar, and the OFAC license is once again, it's reinstated, right? They give us back the OFAC license to allow for the exploration in Dragon Gas field. But we have to negotiate now, or we have to go down and have talks with Venezuela. However, who are we going to talk to is the question. The first question is who you're going to talk to, because, and I want to read this again because I read it yesterday, but I will read it again, just for good measure. Remember yesterday, I read you what came out from the secretary, right. This is what came out from the U.S. State Department. This is from the U.S. Department of State. All remember that headline that I sent to you all yesterday? You had it up yesterday. The Marco Rubio, the meeting with the PM. The one from, remember I sent already screenshot of the headline. But anyhow, I'll read it. Secretary Rubio's meeting with Trinidad and Tobago and Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar. And in it, in the second paragraph, it says that the Secretary acknowledged the importance of energy security to Trinidad and Tobago's economic prosperity and regional stability. He outlined that the U.S. support for the government's Dragon Gas proposal and steps to ensure it will not provide significant benefit to the Maduro regime. This is what is stated here. Okay? He outlined U.S. support for the government's Dragon Gas proposal and steps to ensure it will not provide significant benefit to the Maduro regime. So I am very curious now and confused. Look at there, right. I pulled that straight, not from no news article, locally. I pulled that straight from the U.S. Department of State website. That's direct from there. And that is exactly what was stated. Rubio outlined U.S. support for the government's drug and gas proposal, Trinidad and Tobago government's drug and gas proposal, and steps to ensure it will not provide significant benefit to the Maduro regime. So then, who are you willing to go down to Caracas and meet with? Because I'm very confused. You can't meet with Maduro. Because we're going to tell Maduro, well, boy, this is what laid out by the US. We could explore, we could make money off the drug and gas, but none for you. That's the agreement. I mean, I'm trying to understand what you're going to tell them. And then, to add a little thing to the mix now, there was a report that came out yesterday on the international media following the situation in the Southern Caribbean. The war on cartels. Run me that now. I know we're on YouTube and we might get copyright infringement thing for this, but we're dealing with this because I'm confused. And I'll come into the phone line after this. Run me the clip of the war on cartels.
The president declaring cartels as unlawful combatants, paving the way for wartime powers. Here's D.C. Bureau reporter Ross Ketchke.
Tonight, the Pentagon taking new steps to use military force against drug cartels. In a memo sent to Congress, the White House saying the U.S. is now in an armed conflict with the narco gangs and labeling their members not just as criminals, but as enemy combatants.
And now we'll look at cartels.
Earlier this week, President Trump addressed the recent strikes on alleged narco boats in the Caribbean that he says were bound for the U.S. Those 3 attacks killing 17 people. The White House claiming all those on board were members of drug cartels, now designated as foreign terrorist organizations.
We had a lot of drugs coming in through water. We call it water drugs, just a simple term. We don't have any boats on the water.
South Florida Republican Congressman Carlos Jimenez backing the president, writing, "I fully support our military operation in the Caribbean to destroy the criminal drug cartels run by illegitimate dictator Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela. President Trump must have all options on the table to annihilate these thieves." Much of the crackdown on cartel activity has focused on Venezuela and Maduro, the U.S. placing a $50 million bounty on his head and designating Maduro as a known leader of the infamous Cartel of the Suns. This week, Maduro saying he's prepared to declare a state of emergency over what he calls U.S. aggression.
We'll see what happens with Venezuela. Venezuela has been very dangerous with drugs and with other things.
And in that memo to Congress, the Pentagon did note those 3 strikes on the alleged drug boats were fairly limited in their scope, but that the U.S. military is at the ready to continue combating any cartel activity.
And Ross, as you know, some members of Congress have raised concerns over the strikes on those drug boats. How are they responding to the White House now saying the U.S. is officially in an armed conflict with the cartels?
Well, tonight we are hearing from...
All right. Right, so we're 20 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock, right? We have some interviews in the second hour. So this is my confusion here. This is why I'm confused. Military force, armed conflict against drug cartels. They specifically mentioned Venezuela. In mentioning Venezuela, they labeled in that report, and many others, they labeled Nicolas Maduro as an illegitimate dictator of Venezuela. Illegitimate. Very important, that word. Illegitimate. Right? Meaning they do not recognize him as the president of Venezuela. So he's not recognized by the United States of America as a leader in Venezuela because they see him as illegitimate. All right? Not only do they see him as that, they see him as a dictator, and in that report, as you heard, a known leader of the infamous Cartel of Suns. Okay? So now, I am very, very, very interested to hear the views of the public, and maybe somebody could clear it up so I am not as confused as I was when I woke up this morning. All right? And the big question, once again, This is the big question. What happened in the meeting with Marco Rubio and Stuart Young that led to the OFAC license being revoked in the first place? What could have taken? Because I'm trying to understand. You met with Stuart Young, and this is Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio met with Stuart Young. After he met with Stuart Young, because Stuart Young was appointed then Prime Minister. After he met with Stuart Young, after that meeting, when they came out of that meeting, the OFAC license was revoked. Why? If we're going to end back up here, where you have a change in government, because remember the OFAC license was granted under the Biden administration, the Trump administration revoked it, and now the Trump administration has reinstated it. But under Kamla Persad-Bissessar and not the former PNM. So what took place in the meeting with Marco Rubio and Stuart Young that caused them to say, listen, we're going to revoke that OFAC license? And what could have taken place in the meeting with Kamla Persad-Bissessar and the same Marco Rubio that the US could say, okay, we're going to grant you the OFAC license? Are they as confused as I am? Now, the only thing that's running in the back of my mind is if, and this is an if, but it would be the only logical thing that I could think about, if we are on the brink of regime change occurring in Venezuela. But let me go to the phone line and hear what they had to say. Hello, good morning. Yeah, that's now, eh? Yeah, Bluetooth better. Yeah, caller, morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Yeah, go ahead.
This situation is a very serious situation. You understand what I mean? This situation, as I say, is a very serious situation. I have something to say on this, and this is in my opinion. And a lot of callers, if they want to call and come back again, no problem. The point is that the situation that this drug and gas business, how it going on there, I just saying it could be a cartel deal, you know. Anyhow, this is one. The next thing again, remember she was in America. She meet the guys up there, the top gun, and she was fully advised to get down to Venezuela, you know, to get things. They can't come and tell me and you what they talk up there. They will never say that. Let the Newsday, not the Newsday, let the Guardian and the Express find out what they, because the kind of stupid questions they ask us asking, I see it's like they're on the kids. The politics in Trinidad and Tobago is that, if you can do, I can do, you can do either. And it's a pull down. What I see right now, I'm backing Bissessar right through. Have a nice day.
Okay, no problem. I hear you, know, but my issue is that you can't give me one reasoning in terms of speaking against something and then come back and all well and good for Trinidad and Tobago and everybody involved, but then you come back and are we on the brink of you possibly doing the same deals with Maduro that was criticized before when the other administration was doing it? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Morning.
Morning, Mr. Stefan.
Yes, I.
Well, we had asked Marco Rubio that question. Now we know Mr. Stuart Young had went on many trips to Venezuela.
Yeah.
Right? For a certain, we know the cost, how much it cost the state.
Yeah.
And before the election, question was put to Minister Stuart Young about what was the purpose of these trips, and the question was never asked. It was never answered, in Parliament, and then Parliament was paroled. Okay?
Right.
So United States of America must know something that we don't know. Okay?
Right.
I'll tell you before, Chevron is currently taking 240,000 barrels of oil out of Venezuela every day. Right? They had a contract, right?
Yeah.
The United States of America had come and pull the license, and then it had some renegotiation, and the license was reapproved.
Okay.
Now, under that contract, no monies must be given to the Venezuelan government. Now, I don't know how that does work out.
Yeah, because how does a
Because
deal like
oil
that happen?
is currently leaving Venezuela and going to Miami, Florida. Right? Chevron is active in Venezuela.
Right.
Okay? I don't know if the money is being paid to PDVSA, their version of Petrotron only. I don't know how that working out. I'm not no technocrat. Okay? But that's occurring right now.
Okay.
Presently.
Right.
And Chevron is a United States-based company, massive company.
Yeah, I know.
So you gotta ask some technocrat that how that working out. But in truth and in fact, one of the in the OFAC license they say Mr. Maduro regime or government mustn't get no money from this thing. Right? I never mean personal money. I know what I mean by that.
I am very confused. Maybe I'll have to ask some. I'm confused. Maybe over the weekend.
You ask some technocrat about that. But I don't see, honestly, they give us the OFAC license. We had to tiptoe around whatever the United States tell us to do. Right? And just remember, OFAC, the United States could pull back the license anytime.
At any time, yeah.
No matter. Yeah. Okay, have a good morning.
All right. Yeah, that's why I was saying, in terms of anybody that the U-turn talk, the only people that made a U-turn on this is the United States of America, because they are the ones that grant the OFAC license. Morning.
A very, very good morning to you, Stefan.
What's up, man? Share your thoughts.
Yes, man. So, everybody may have had a sense, according to the Trinidad local dialect or colloquialism, we all know the ulterior motive of the United States. And the ulterior motives, yes, the drugs is one, but the main motive is to have
always
regime
about
change.
oil and gas.
No two ways about that.
It's always about oil and
No
gas. I
two
said
ways
that
about
a
that.
few weeks ago.
And eventually, regime change would lead to, well, other control of the oil and gas. And what Nicola was saying before is true. And no money from the sales of the oil, what they had proposed to do is to give them goods. Goods, chicken, toilet paper, I don't know, but goods, no cash. So let's wait and see. All the best.
All right.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you see, I'm still trying to figure out what could have been, what it is that led to it being revoked in the first place. Morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Yeah, man. I cool, man. Share your thoughts.
Yeah, just a quick one. We know certain things, and when we confuse, we look at the things we know. We know that when Trump took office, he declared the narcotic cartels a terrorist organization.
Right.
That then cleared the way for him to use laws of armed conflict and military against the cartels instead of law enforcement measures.
Right.
Having said that, we know that the OFAC license is the Americans' license to give us. We know that they don't agree and they don't recognize Maduro.
Right.
If they're giving us a license to negotiate a deal with Venezuela, and you'll notice the Prime Minister is never saying Maduro by name,
yeah, she
or the
never said
Maduro
Maduro
regime,
yeah,
it means that they are giving us a license to trade with the country of Venezuela, and they are of the opinion or of the knowledge that Maduro is not going to be the person in charge of Venezuela for much longer. Also, you have to remember that in armed conflict, the state policy and objective is furthered by military means when diplomacy fails.
Right.
The military means in this particular case that everybody is saying America have ulterior motives. Every state works on its behalf and its interests only, because it's what is historical and is what is expected.
Right.
So when they revoked it in the first place, it was the public policy of the former government recognizing Maduro as the legitimate ruler, and this particular government constantly saying they do not recognize, if you remember from the elections in Venezuela, when they would not recognize Maduro, they have been constantly saying that we do not recognize Maduro as the legitimate ruler. So the fact that America is the person to give us the license, and they withdrew it in one case and gave it back in the other case, implies that they see the difference in public policy, and our public policy is aligned to theirs. Remember, I said a state does exactly what it is supposed to for its own interests.
For its own interests, yes.
Yeah, and where those interests are aligned, you become allies.
Okay.
Where they are not aligned, you face whatever measures they have at their disposal to convince you.
Okay.
So essentially, I am of a firm opinion based on the military buildup, and I'm following the military naval buildup very, very closely, and the buildup of F-35s, which are not used for bombing of small vessels. That's used for air superiority.
Okay.
They look like they are going for regime change, and that might be their objective, but it doesn't have to be our objective.
Right.
Our objective is to deal in the best interest of Trinidad and get as much gas as we can flowing through us.
Okay.
So it's just that our policies align in this particular instance. So we got back the license. Note carefully that the government is never talking about dealing with Maduro. All the questions the reporters are giving are based on dealing with Maduro. But they're not thinking that, one, we know America's public policy is they don't deal with terrorists.
Right.
They have declared them terrorists. They gave us back a license to deal with Venezuela, but they don't recognize Maduro, so they know that it's not a license to deal with somebody they don't recognize, and they don't deal with terrorists.
Okay.
So
Understood.
it's just something I thought you would consider.
All right, no problem. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
Have a good day.
You too. Yeah, I mean, the only thing logically for me is if we are on the doorstep or around the corner or right on the brink of some sort of regime change that will take place in Venezuela. And maybe that is where the other clip from CNN comes in. You understand, fellas? Line it up for me now. Line it up for me, because I said it, I said what? Morning. Let me talk to this caller first.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello,
morning.
Stefan.
Yes, dear.
Good morning. So I think we reached some sort of conclusion based on all the contribution from all the callers. I think it has to do with Chio Tiong not acquiescing to the U.S. Wants and needs in this deal, and that's why the license was revoked. And this PM is willing to work with them because she's using it as a tripartite thing. U.S., Venezuela, and Trinidad and Tobago. So it's like maybe she's playing the game, but she did, and so that's why the license was reinstalled. You understand? So it's regime change. That's my take. Thank you very much.
All right, no problem. Fellas, just before I go to this next call here, could you run me that report, that CNN, this is courtesy CNN, I said that if I wanted to force regime change in Venezuela, what I would do is I would stifle the drug trade in order to frustrate the cartels. I would send up the bounty on Maduro's head, and then I would just sit and wait for some sort of civil unrest to take place that would force that regime change. And you line that up with the SOFA agreement that was signed by the previous administration, where the U.S. could put troops on the ground here if there is civil unrest in Venezuela. You'll understand where I'm coming from. So I'm just trying to connect the dots here. But run me this report by CNN as one of the Sinaloa cartel members spoke to CNN. And I want you to listen to what's going on. Now, this is more Mexico thing, but the same thing would apply down to South America. Morning. Sorry, go ahead.
But I have what I have to do. You know?
Why do you say you do what you have to do? Couldn't you stop doing this?
Oh, no puedo.
You can't.
Ya cuando entras, ya no sales a muchas veces.
Once you get in, you can't get out. Do you think what President Trump has been doing has been making your job tougher?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
But it's becoming more difficult, you think?
Yeah.
In a bizarre interview on CNN, an anonymous member of the Sinaloa cartel explained that Trump's immigration and drug policies have put a damper on their black market tradecraft. Dressed conspicuously in a black mask, sunglasses, black gloves, and a hat to conceal his identity, the alleged leader of El Chapo's former gang met with CNN's senior national correspondent, David Culver, inside an SUV at a Phoenix parking lot. The cartel member, who said he is not a U.S. citizen, revealed that cartel members are using Americans to help transport illicit drugs into the country.
You all are using social media to get to young people, young teens, and recruiting them to be part of it. Some of them, many of them, are American citizens too.
It's just like that.
That's life.
It's like that, you know. But
so even though they may get caught and spend many years in prison, that's their fault, as you see.
Yeah.
CNN further revealed that cartels are charging much more to get migrants across the southern U.S. border because of Trump's crackdown on illegal migration. According to Fox News, border hoppers are expected to pay $10,000 each, instead of about $6,500 per person prior to the Trump-era policies. The Trump administration has dramatically stepped up its battle against the cartels. In early September, President Trump revealed that the U.S. military killed 11 people in a drug-carrying boat off the coast of Venezuela, days after deploying warships to the coast of the South American country. A few weeks later, the president ordered 2 more strikes against drug smugglers on boats, killing 6. The anonymous man on CNN is not the first Sinaloa cartel member to credit the Trump administration for its robust approach to halting the human and drug trafficking operations at the southern border. In September, Margarito J. Flores Jr., who made millions with his twin brother as members of the drug cartel, praised the president in an interview.
I think the aggressive approach is going to send a strong message to every drug trafficker across Latin America in places like Venezuela that's used as a transport hub from Mexican cartels and Colombian organizations to transport their drugs, that they're going to go after everyone.
I do.
All right. So, few things to take out of that there. You have a Sinaloa cartel member saying, look, this thing making it, these policies set out by the Trump administration making it very difficult for us. We frustrated. It frustrated them. If that is taking place between what's going on with Mexico trying to get drugs into, cross the border there into the United States, the same rule would apply to what's going on in South America, where the cartels are being frustrated because they can't move their drugs. If they can't move their drugs, they can't make money. All right? If they can't, if our gangs here, and note in that report, what the member said there, is that they use social media to recruit young people into the drug trade. Right? So I want to take that into consideration when we're looking at what's taking place between South America, that drug trade, us as a transshipment point, and the amount of gangs that sprung up in Trinidad and Tobago, right? And that whole recruitment process, right, with the use of social media. So we have all of that going on, okay? We definitely have a level of frustration taking place. Eventually, I said, and I said this last week or this week, I said, when you frustrate the cartels and you raise the bounty on Maduro to $50 million US, and these cartels cannot get their drug out, eventually these cartels are going to say, but wait, this one man is the problem, you know. You understand what I'm saying? And cartels don't like problems. And as far as I know, the only way they deal with problems is they get rid of your problem. They get rid of their problem. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very interesting. The whole, everything that's going on, it's a lot of, it's a lot of moving particles, all right, if I could put it that way. But definitely, definitely, I am seeing that we're going to end up with some sort of regime change in Venezuela sooner than later. Because I cannot see that OFAC license being given back to Trinidad and Tobago just like that. There has to be something that is taking place there for that to happen. You understand? And yes, as the caller mentioned, the Prime Minister never mentioned Maduro at all. The media was putting the questions because the media is looking at Maduro as a leader, but the United States is not recognizing him as a leader. And like I said in Marco Rubio's statement, in terms of the meeting with Prasad Bissessar, which was very brief and lacked detail, one of the things that it did mention is that steps will be taken to ensure that the Maduro regime does not benefit from this drug and gas deal. So I do not know what could have been discussed. I don't know how I really, really don't know. But we got to take a break. When we come back from the break, I'll probably take a few calls before I get to the 2 interviews. So stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
Namaste. I am Pandit Jairam, 3580103 from Trinidad and Tobago. If you are facing any kind of problem in life, be it planetary obstacles, delays in marriage, issue in having children, troubles in business or job, health concerns, or lack of peace of mind, I provide the right astrological guidance and remedies. Every problem has a solution according to your birth chart and planetary positions. Do not delay. Whether your issue is small or big, answer to your questions are here. Contact Pandit Jairam, 3580103, Trinidad and Tobago. The path to solving your problems begins today.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Rollins Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Open Minds Education, Trinidad and Tobago. Hear me now. Click in, level up. School up on your phone, you know.
Learn today, lead tomorrow. We're ready for your growth. Farm 5C6 adult class, take the oath. No traffic, no stress, just log in and post. Open Minds Education, TNT we both.
You want pass exam? Cool, we sort that. Replay the lesson till the knowledge lock back. Real teacher with feedback, no copy, no chat.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisure Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisure Limited. Quality you can trust.
All right, people, so we're back from the break. And just before we take a couple calls, before we get to the guest, because we got 2 interviews this morning, I just want to remind you of a couple things here. Well, at least one thing in particular. Eden Heights. So Eden Heights Clinic. We're looking at one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, halotherapy, nutritional programs, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, etc. They also offer consultation services, and that includes live blood analysis, diabetes, child counseling, supplements, high blood pressure, knee, shoulder, back pain, and even more. So you could visit them at any one of their 3 locations in Trin City, Chaguanas, or Tobago. You could also give them a call on 640-8985 or 613-7571. You can also WhatsApp them on 4939196 or email them at edenheightsdistributors@gmail.com. So make sure and check them out, all right? And also, all you know, the play been extended, You can't leave foul to watch corn. I'm telling all that play real good, you know. If you didn't go out to see that play yet, something is terribly, terribly wrong with you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, as a matter of fact, they back at the Central Bank, no, not Central Bank. Oh God, where they at? Where they at this weekend, boy? I think it's Sapa, you know. She sent it to me here. Sent on the wrong phone, that's what happened. Oh, that's I come and told you. We have time to take calls, so frightened. I just had to mention this because I'm telling you. Huh? Iran? No, after. I'm taking some calls now, yeah. All right? Cool, man. Right. So this weekend, they had supper this weekend for your can't leave foul to watch corn. All right? People just can't get enough of this play. I'm telling all of this play, real good. This is one of the best plays you will go to for the entire year. So if you have not seen it, if you didn't get the opportunity to see this play yet, you want to go out and take it in at supper, Saturday the 4th and Sunday the 5th of October. And showtime on Saturday is 8:30 p.m. And then on Sunday, the 6:30 p.m., you could check the box office at supper from 12 noon to 6 p.m. daily and get your tickets, all right? And I tell you what, you want to go out and see this. Well, trust me, this is the most scandalous comedy, the most hilarious comedy that you will see for the year, for 2025, all right? Go out and experience it. Don't stick. Get your tickets. All right, so I want to go back to the phone line here. Let me hear what you all have to say. We just spoke about the difficulties, the frustration of the cartels, both from Mexico to the U.S. and Venezuela, through Trinidad and Tobago to the U.S. We spoke about the recruitment process. We spoke about this Dragon Gas deal. I don't know who the Prime Minister went and talked to, given what their narrative has been in opposition. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Stefan.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Mr. Stefan, what happened there, right? The guy tell you about Chevron taking oil from America, okay? But what happened, America have a special envoy named Richard Bovell. He is the man who dealing directly with Maduro, shaking hand with Maduro. And they exchanging even prisoners, that immigrants from El Salvador, and for American prisoners in Venezuela.
Right.
So he's a special envoy that's doing that. So although that is not dealing with Maduro in the sense as a terrorist, they're still dealing with Venezuela oil directly. You understand? Because if they do that, they will have a bad influx of Venezuelans coming into America. So they have to build the economy in America still. No matter, Maduro wouldn't use his money from the narco terrorists to help Venezuela. So they still have to deal with Venezuela in that way. And one thing I want to say before I go.
Sure, quickly.
Miss Penny said that Munir should have looked into why that the Honorable Prime Minister didn't take her, right, to him into the thing in America. So I don't know what she calling Munir her and the Prime Minister him, because you don't know what Stuart Young say about that already. And if she had mean that, she should correct herself what she said there. I'm very interested in that. Thank you, Mr. Stephen.
Well, I didn't hear that per se, but nevertheless. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Yes, I go ahead.
My take on it. Procurement legislation, PNM, and the non-disclosure, and O'Halloran 10% kickback. Now, we know there was a deal signed with Maduro et al. We know we are paying for that Dragon Dance deal, we are paying $1 million annually or more than that. They have never disclosed the contract. That contract was there a piece of the action, a 10% part of the action in that contract to give certain people in Maduro. Remember the PNM and the Tesoro deal? Part of the deal was a blunt for Prime Minister. Eh? This mightn't be a blunt for Maduro, might be money under, and they have to disclose it. And I suspect that is it. That is why they are saying it must be with Venezuela, not with individuals. When you are doing a O'Halloran type procurement and contract, you're always putting something aside. That is why we want to know why Erica was so rich. And this fella built 2 Twin Towers in Canada. Taxpayers' money was going secretly. Go and have a nice morning.
All right, no problem, man. Whew. Morning, share thoughts.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning, man, go ahead.
And the fact that you confuse is not a strange thing. You have U.S. senators and Congress people, Americans who fight in wars. It have technocrats who are confused about this for more than one reason. I'm serious.
Go ahead, go ahead. Talk.
You can imagine the average citizens of this country, you can imagine persons who could read and understand, who just on the ground, right? Because it have international lawyers and all kind of thing that saying that the Trump administration should have gone to the Congress before they fire one shot, right? Americans' greatest allies don't even trust them since the Gulf War. Right? They put egg on Tony Blair's face. They put egg on the face. So when our country, the head of our country go and say, listen, we supporting this thing 100%, while other people, hey, we don't understand what's going on here yet. You can't say that people just against the government. You have to say, listen, people just trying to understand what's going on. Right? And nothing wrong if you're trying to understand and you don't understand. If it have things that we don't understand, you come to the public and say, listen, it had things going on, this and that and the other. And another thing, the OFAC license that we got under the Biden administration, it stated in it, no money is to go to the Maduro regime. It was services and some goods and some things like that. That's the only way that they could have gotten the license.
So then why was it revoked?
Right, so the Trump administration revoked a lot of things.
Do you remember, I just want to ask you this, do you remember when Stuart Young came back from the meeting with Ruby, he said, went well?
Yes, I remember that.
And then 2 days later, the OFAC license was revoked?
Right, good. I'm glad you asked that. Because what happened is the Trump administration revoked a lot of things and they do a lot of tariff things. Now, they do a lot of anti-Biden things when they went in the government because that is what they get voted to do. They voted to make a 180 on everything that Biden do. Let's make a 180 on it.
But what did
Biden do? And a lot of people stuck with them. a lot of people sat with them thinking India went and talked to them. Who went and talked? Everybody went and talked to them. And you know, they went their own direction and do what they feel. Hey, I go in here, you know. Even though he's friend, come and here talk to me. Mr. Moody went to America. He went, and they still hit him with something. Say, hey, hold that. So the Trump administration doing what they want.
No, but the
is
tariff.
no,
listen. I don't want to stray into the tariff thing. But listen.
No,
it is fair trade. You can't charge me 25% tariff, and I charging you 5%.
I don't want to. I will not go into that. But
let me not go into that because that's a whole economic. That's a whole economic strategy. So let me not stray from what we're talking about here.
But it have other things that the Trump administration went their own direction, and it wasn't an indictment of the particular thing that the Biden administration would have approved. It wasn't to say, like, no, you had to go and read.
So you're saying they should not have dealt with the war on drugs?
No.
Or the illegal immigrant situation?
Dealing with the war on drugs is a give. But the way that they're going about it is that you killing somebody, you killing people on the seas that is not in your waters and saying that they were trafficking drugs, when the international law is that if somebody get caught with drugs, you lock them up. And you will have no authority to go kill people just because you say they come in. That is not again, the Philippines Prime Minister, he locked up because he was killing people in his own country who he say was on drugs. You know. Right now he locked up. You know. He in jail right now. You know.
Okay.
And he was fighting drugs. All right, thanks.
All right, cool. No problem. Let me take our next one here. I have 2 interviews coming up. Hello, good morning. I'm trying to accommodate a few calls this morning because, 18 past 7, we'll take the break at 20 past. So we got 2 minutes to take some calls. Go ahead.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah.
When all this and no tickets to like extra food and thing for people to buy.
What do you mean? What tickets? For the Christmas?
For the Christmas live, man.
Oh, no, but the tickets will be at the ticket outlets will be sports and games, all sports and games outlets.
All right, thanks, nice.
All sports and games outlets. That includes Grand Bazaar, Price Plaza, Gulf City Mall, Long Circular Mall, West Mall, Tunapuna. Yeah, all outlets.
Twin City too?
Yeah, Gulf City too. The tickets will be available from Monday.
City.
It'll be available from Monday.
No, Twin City.
Yeah, Twin City Mall too.
Nice. All right, cool, nice.
Right? Yeah, man. No problem. We make it easier for all of this here. So you could get your tickets, any part of Trinidad and Tobago you're at, you could get your tickets to the Christmas party. All right? Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning, man.
Yeah. We had to stop looking in the mirror. Stuart Young and these fellas gone. We're looking at the present day now.
Right.
Trump has declared war on the drug cartels, and they say Maduro is the leader of the drug cartel in this area, though. We get the OFAC license. Kamala Prasad Bisesa ready to go and negotiate with Venezuela. So the last part of the equation is that Maduro has to be taken.
But who she going to negotiate with?
Good. Well, now the last part of the equation is that Maduro had to be taken out of the equation.
Right.
And once that happens, now things going to be different. So now we need to sit down now and look and see how things are unfolding because we don't know what's America's plan. We're just speculating and checking back and forth and jump into all kind of supposition and this government, that government, that. Now, we're hoping that what we say is what will happen in the future, but we ain't sure. But as far as he's concerned, he declared war. And once he declared war, which means that they had to move. America could do what they want to do. We had to wait, and the Prime Minister now, we don't know what happened behind the closed door issues and them kind of thing that go unfold as time go forward. Forget PNM. Them they're just to criticize, to ostracize, to say what they want. They're just a talking point. But here happening. The jersey looking slack on you, man. Chef come in, you don't get thin already.
Yeah, chef in Canada.
Yeah, we like it whether you're fat, you're thin, anyhow. You enjoy the weekend, man. Put back on some weight. Ladies, jersey look good.
Yeah, man. No boy, you add a loosey weight. I buy one set of clothes that can't fit me now. Close I ain't where yet. I don't get back down. Hello, good morning. Otherwise, I've got to give all that close to Chris. Morning.
Good morning, good morning. You're talking about you confused. Well, I'm more confused because nobody can't come to Trinidad to do business with Dr. Rowley or Stuart Young right now because they are no longer the Prime Minister.
Right.
So anything going on, as far as I could understand, anything going on in Venezuela with our Prime Minister and the US or whoever, they have to be going through who is in charge. If Mrs. Bissessa is doing business with Venezuela or going to Venezuela or will be going to Venezuela, who she will be going to meet with? I am more confused than you are.
I don't know.
Because the person in charge of Venezuela right now as we speak is Maduro.
Yeah.
So
whether the US recognizes him or not, it is Maduro.
Exactly. Just like nobody coming here to do business with Stuart Young anymore because he's no longer the Prime Minister.
Right.
You have to deal with whoever is governing the country at the time you go in there to do business. You can't go to Venezuela and talk to whoever they want to put or whoever should be there because they are not in charge. Maduro is in charge right now as we speak.
Right.
Well, I'm more confused than you. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, no problem. All right, with that, I got to stick a pin. I got to stick a pin, people. We got to stick a pin. All right, we got 2 interviews coming up this morning. We're 23 minutes past the hour, 7 o'clock. Before I get to them, we have Mr. Aaron Charles, who is here. He's a director and a founding member of the Electric Breakers Dance Against Crime Academy. We're going to talk to him. They were recently, they recently represented Trinidad and Tobago at the International Dance Competition, which was held in Panama. So we're going to chat with him in just a little bit. Before we get to that, remember Seth Weil aboard? That's right. Seth is in Panama himself. And I don't know if he's back yet, but he was in Panama at least for his birthday. He messaged me. He said, boy, thing real cheap over here, boy. I say, yes. Is only Chris find it expensive in Panama? Chris said, depend on where you're going. Chris tell me, boy, Panama ain't cheap, you know. Seth telling me, boy, thing real cheap over here. Well, Chris, we had a shop wherever Seth shopping, right? Yes, Breaking Dawn will be coming from Panama very soon in the month of November. Only look out for that. Breaking Dawn will be live from Barbados and then Panama. Only wait. And that's the end of the world tour for Breaking Dawn for 2025. So we still have some outside thing to see about. In the meantime, Seth Weil's Holistic Health Clinic powered by Nutritional Therapy. Stop managing a disease when you have the opportunity to reverse that disease naturally. And they specialize in reversing cancer, diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular diseases, digestive disorders, and more. It is drug-free, supplement-free, root cause healing through nutritional therapy. And you could call or WhatsApp 2793935 or 7611952. You can also book your appointment today. Rebuild your health from the inside out naturally. And as the caller just mentioned, the Breaking Dawn Christmas party is definitely on. Let me get the flyer now. Yeah. I mean, if I approve the flyer, is I send it to you? Well, they're wicked, you know. All right, so Breaking Dawn Christmas party is on. This is just a preliminary flyer. Just have the information on it. How to take off them wings, boy? We have to take off the wings. Yeah, we have to take off the wings. Yeah, the wings making it look like what does call them, Jing? Where does get when you go to a funeral? The program. Yeah. Now, but the program, we just get with the picture and everything on it. Yeah, but neither thing. It's Winter Wonderland. So, Breaking Dawn Christmas Party 2025, Winter Wonderland. Now, this is Saturday, December the 13th, 6 p.m. to 12 midnight at the Garden Sanctuary Center of Excellence. And the price is $400. It is premium drinks inclusive. Now, you can call 345-3380 for more information. And that is to do with the Christmas party. People has been calling that number about all the problems and wasa get them no water and all that. Listen, 345-3380 is for the Christmas party specifically. If you want to be a sponsor, if you want to purchase tickets for your employees, if you want to find out anything about the party itself, you call that number. That's the information line. So tickets will be available at all sports and games nationwide. And that includes Tunapuna, Trin City Mall, West Mall, Long Circular Mall, Grand Bazaar, Price Plaza, and Gulf City Mall. All sports and games. So no matter what part of Trinidad and Tobago you're in, you can pick up a ticket for the Christmas party. Also, Raj Bai in St. Augustine, he has tickets as well. And you can also go online from Monday as well at trinbagoevents.com, and you can purchase a ticket online as well. So we have live entertainment, guest artists. I'm not going to tell you who the guest artists are just yet. But when I say live, not live entertainment, live band. We have a live band, we have guest artists and so on. So we look forward to you guys coming out to celebrate, not just Breaking Dawn, but Christmas. You know what I mean? Christmas is a celebration, right? As we close off the year. So pick up your tickets from Monday. Although don't go buy no sports and games today, ask for a ticket because you'll get it from Monday. All right? So with that, we got to take our break. And when we come back, we got Mr. Aaron Charles here with us. We're going to chat with him. And then we got Nigel Rojas coming in to close the show. They got a new track by Orange Sky and a new music video. It's called Family Love, man. So stay tuned for all of that. All of that is coming up after this. Don't go anywhere.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply, everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity that effortlessly blends with the stunning flora and fauna surrounding you. The accommodations are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beaches nearby, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to exceed your expectations. Book your stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com. Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Open Minds Education, Trinidad and Tobago. Hear me now. Click in, level up. School up on your phone, you know.
Learn today, lead tomorrow. We're ready for your growth. Farm 5C6 adult class, take the oath. No traffic, no stress, just log in and post. Open Minds Education, TNT we both.
You want pass exam? Cool, we sort that. Replay the lesson till the knowledge lock back. Real teacher with feedback, no copy, no charge.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
All right, people, so we are back, and yes, we have guests. All right, we have guest upon guest. So we have some of the members here of the Electric Breakers Dance Against Crime Academy, and we have founder and director, Mr. Aaron Charles, here with us. Aaron, good morning to you, and good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
All right, nice, man. Nice, nice. I like that. They're vocal. So when I put the mic by order to talk.
Hello.
Nice, man. Get sound check. Nice. So, Aaron, now, just tell us a little bit before we get into the competition, because they recently represented Trinidad and Tobago at an international dance competition in Panama. We'll get more information on that. And they managed to place in all, what was it? In all 5 categories that they entered. All right? So, they're up there. All right? I don't know what they do to place, but they're up there. All right? So, Aaron, tell us a little bit about the academy and how it started.
Well, the academy derived from, Electric Breakers Dance Group. We had a show called Dance Against Crime. Okay. And in that show, patrons used to come and ask, hey, when are you going to teach? When are you going to start teaching and whatnot? So we decided in 2011 to start this academy. And since then, we have been teaching the nation, to be honest with you.
Okay, nice, man.
Yeah.
In terms of dance itself, well, obviously, we have all different... Look, I nearly see you, you know.
Yes.
But, I told this for me all the time. I don't see you, you know. Yeah, I see I have all different ages. You have all different ages, that involved here. I'm sure that all five of the children here are different ages from different schools.
And different parts of
Trinidad and Tobago, right? Now, dance itself, I think has been underutilized in Trinidad and Tobago. It not necessarily recognized like, I mean, would it be classified as entertainment, sport?
Combination of both.
It's a combination of both. All right, but where is the in terms of the interest amongst the youth? Because I look at these world dance competitions and it's rare people that show up for these things. It's a big thing. It's a big stage. So where the interest at in Trinidad and Tobago among the youth?
Well, I can't say among the youth for whole of Trinidad and Tobago, but for me and us, the founders of the academy, we started through looking at Michael Jackson and these kind of dancers. So from seeing him from a tender age, probably 4 years old, I saw him and I started to emulate him.
Right.
Moonwalk and all those different type of
right,
things.
Right.
So from that, the buzz started, and then the community started doing it. All the dancers within my community started doing it, and then we formed the Electric Breakers, and so on and so forth. Well, when we started doing it, other youths got involved as well. So with that, I guess once youths are involved in something and they see the fun in it, they see it being cool, they see it being something that they can show off and express themselves and whatnot, they will more or less jump in as well, or want to jump in. So I guess the buzz, once youths are involved, youths will be interested.
I mean, I like the initiative, Dance Against Crime. We do have a crime problem, for those of you who just woke up. In case you just wake up on OPIs, we do have one. And I have been talking heavily about sports. I usually talk about sports being avenue, out of crime, to engage youths and stuff, but there is also dance, there is also the entertainment industry, music, that's very important. I mean, the youths want something to do. If they have something to do, they're less likely to do something else. Just on your point with Michael Jackson and, emulating him and that kind of thing, how many parents, who parents here? Everybody parents here? I could guarantee all here, everyone, all your parents, try to moonwalk. Every one of them, watch them.
True.
They know I'm telling the truth. They try to moonwalk at some point in time or the other. You remember too? Come. You don't reach already, we can't leave you out. Come. Where your medal? Don't tell me you was a substitute and you ain't get on, Where your medal? You forget, she forget. She forget her, in the hostel, she forgot her medal. Right, so we have another member here. All right, so in terms of the academy and where you want to see the academy reach, maybe your 5-year plan, 10-year plan, what that looking like?
Good question. Well, we have a lot of plans. But the main goal is to help groom the new generation. Not just, use the dance as a vehicle, but it's to curb their minds into thinking more positive.
Right.
You understand? That's the main goal. Everything else that comes around that is secondary. The main goal is them, the future. Nice. I want them to become stars. I want them to be their best selves.
All right, great plan. On the competition itself, just before I have a little chit chat with all the members, you here all the time? I miss you again, You come forward a little bit right here. You come close to me. You come in here. I don't want to miss you at all because, nice. I'm good now. I'm seeing everybody now. Right, so in terms of, what kind of dance you doing? You doing backflip and all kind of thing? No, not yet. All right, cool. So in terms of the competition itself, it was in Panama, so you guys got to travel. Nice. Well, you must like that. That's the next thing that could happen with anything that you're into, like these kind of things, you get the opportunity to travel, right? And I always tell people, when you get the opportunity to travel, take it, travel. So this competition itself, this was an international competition, and they represented Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
All right, now, they placed in all 5 categories that they entered, just to let you all know. All right, and all 5 categories, Why my phone didn't recognizing my face and thing, but I don't know, I get ugly over in the last 5 minutes. So they won 2 third places, 2 second places, and a first place. So these places were in which categories? What were the 5 categories?
All right, let me see if I can remember this.
Right.
One category was hip hop trio.
Mm-hmm.
We placed second in the hip hop trio. Hip hop small group.
Mm-hmm.
We placed, what was it? Can you all help me out? Was it second as well? Yes, second. Oh, third in the hip hop. Then soca, Orlands Open.
Okay.
We placed second in that. And then soca trio, Orlands Open. We placed first in that. And then solo, soca open, adult, placed third in that.
All right, great man. Yeah. And well, I see. Well, everybody have their medals except you who forget yours home. But I nothing. We'll forgive you for that. All right. So we're going to find out a little bit about the youths here and their experience. So we're going to start with my immediate left here. All right. Nice. So hello. Good morning. How are you? Good. And what is your name?
Renesme Sarabjot.
Your name is what?
Renesme Sarabjot.
Renesme. All right, Renesme. How are you enjoying the school, the academy?
Good.
How was Panama?
Good.
And how it felt to perform in front of people? In front of a large crowd. Good. You ain't afraid no crowd at all? Oh, nah, you ain't afraid crowd at all. You sure, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she real brave, eh? She brave, you know. All right, how much time did you put in terms of perfecting your moves? Your dance moves? How much time you feel you put in? How hard was it?
Hard.
It was difficult. But it's something you're pursuing? And what school you go to?
Rosilac Presbyterian.
Rosilac Presbyterian? Good boy, you come from far. Eh? All right, nice. So you're in the next competition. For sure you're going to the next competition.
Yeah.
Nice. And how it was to jump on a plane and go and travel and thing and go and represent your country?
Good.
It was good. It feel good?
Yeah.
So you intend to bring back some more medals in the future?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, she definitely intend. So we have here, well, you see he ain't shy. This one here. I don't know his name yet. What's his name?
Dimitri Hausen.
Oh, Dimitri. You see what I mean? You see how he said that? Dimitri Hausen. So he ain't afraid nobody at all. So what was the experience like for you, Dimitri?
It was really nice.
What was some of the key takeaways for you? Like, what was some of the things that you really enjoyed? Some things that you're taking note of?
The competition itself. The metro trains.
The metro trains. You're gonna travel on the trains.
Yeah.
Right.
The travel itself on plane to Panama.
Right.
And basically everything.
Everything. And for you, how you got involved with this? Or you decided you wanted to dance, or your parents say, boy, go and shake a leg?
My mom had introduced me to it, and I said that I decided I want to try it out, and I really liked it, so I decided to join, and now I'm at this point going into competitions.
All right, nice. And what school you go to?
Breaks Preparatory School.
All right, cool. Anybody else from your school into dance?
Not good.
No? You intend to influence
From
anybody?
the dance school, or?
Yeah, well, anybody who into dance and thing, you're thinking about bringing a few people across from school and bring them to the academy?
No.
Nah, you know that. You know that, right? Nah. He ain't sharing no medal with nobody. All right, Dimitri. Hello, how are you?
Good.
And what is your name?
Angeline.
Angeline, what was the experience like for you? Tell us a little bit about it.
Good.
How long you dancing to start with? Come in. Slip in. How long you dancing to start with?
I really do not know.
You really don't know? So you don't know what day you start dancing?
No.
You serious? What day you join the academy?
I don't know.
You don't know? What type of dance? What's your favorite type of dance?
Hip hop.
Oh, all right. That one she know. We find a question that she know. So what did you think of Panama?
Great.
Panama was great?
Yeah.
You want to go back there?
Yeah.
All right. Where else you want to go?
New York.
Oh, you want to go to New York? All right. No problem. Actually came back from New York. It's a nice place to visit. All right. And you intend to dance in the future, to be a member of the academy, maybe to, you feel good representing Trinidad and Tobago?
Yeah.
What was it like to represent your country?
Joyful.
Joyful? All right. What school you go to?
Didn't say Trin City.
All right, great. But inside, you come across. Yeah, better, yeah. We shifted. I will lose you again, and I want to lose you. You stay right here. You stay right next to me. All right. Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Nice. So what is your name?
Sydney.
And how old are you?
15.
You're 15.
Yeah.
What school do you go to?
Bagan School of Distinction.
All right, great. So first time traveling?
No.
No. So you travel already?
Yeah.
All right. So where you went before?
Before this, I went to New York in 2023.
Okay.
For Christmas.
But not for dance?
No.
All right. So this is the first time you actually traveled to go to a competition and compete?
Yeah.
All right. What was it like for you?
It was very fun and yeah, it was good.
It was fun and it was good. All right. What about the other teams that you all would have? What was it like? Was it like a competition you face off against other teams, or you as a group put on your performance and then that is judged by other performances?
I don't think so. No.
No. It was performances,
Yeah.
right? So in terms of your style of dance, your preference.
Hip hop.
You prefer hip hop as well? What were the other categories?
Well, there are many.
Many.
It's all dance, but we entered hip hop and soca.
Hip hop and soca. Okay, so why hip hop though over soca?
I don't know. It just like you get to express yourself more.
Okay, maybe the bass line,
Yeah.
the beat itself.
Yeah.
Something more to work with.
Yeah.
All right, cool. In terms of your intentions moving forward, you want to represent Trinidad and Tobago again on an international stage?
Yeah.
All right, and you think you're ready to take on other competitions as well?
Yeah.
All right, that's great, man. All right, enjoy it. All right, so you come, forget our medal, come. So how you forget your medal?
That's not a question for me to answer. That's a question for my mother to answer.
Oh, good answer, a good answer. Because I want to know how you could miss that big medal. So what is your name?
My name is Zoe Phillip.
Zoe Phillips, so where are you from?
I am from Hassard Road. Well, Trinidad and Tobago, you know.
Yeah. Which one Hassan Road is?
Hassard, Kunape.
Oh, you could be? All right, good. All right, nice. I'm from Hassan Road. I have, all right, good look here. All right, so what school you attend?
Gillingham Government Primary School.
All right, great. How long you been with the academy?
I'm not sure. I do not remember.
Nobody remembers when they came into the academy. Well, all you have to be having real fun. That's the only way to forget those things. About 2 years? All right, a good thing, Mr. Charles, though. So, who got you involved?
My mother.
Your mother. Just like you. Yeah. All right, nice. So, before your mother got you involved in this, what were your interests?
No, dance was always my interest.
That was always your interest. All right, great. Why?
I like dancing a lot because it kind of expresses how you feel and you get to do a lot of flips and tricks and things and you learn new things. And you learn new things.
I don't even know what it's like to flip, you know. I've never been that kind of guy. I've never been a flipper. Yeah, I'm telling you. All right, so what was it like for you to represent Trinidad and Tobago?
Amazing.
Amazing, in one word. Nice. And what are your plans in the future, seeing that you've always been interested in dance?
To win more competitions.
Win more competitions, good answer. Let me get these two in the back here. Wait, stop. Wait. But you almost as short as that one. Come. You come over here. Come. Right, you stand up right here, so I can't miss it to all you. I have two in the back here. Come here. Right, so all right, let me slip in the back here. So what is your name?
Celeste Hyacinth.
All right, Celeste, what school you go to?
Couva East Secondary School.
Couva East Secondary School. All right. Why is I talking into the mic? I have a mic. Yeah, all right. So what was it like for you, the competition?
It was amazing. Everyone was so welcoming, and it felt amazing to see how much Trinidad and Tobago basically did so well in the competition, because even though we are a small country, our name got called so many times.
All right,
and it
great.
felt so great, and we were the only English-speaking country that was competing in competition, actually.
Right.
So they would actually speak English for us whenever they were calling us up, and whenever they spoke English, I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, it's Trinidad and Tobago. So I was like, yes. Yeah.
Nice. You seem very excited and you're well into the dance.
I am.
All right, great. How much years you dancing now?
I was dancing since I was like 4 years.
About 4 years old?
Yeah.
But you flipping like her?
No.
Oh, no. I don't flip like her.
But I will learn.
All right, great.
I aspire to learn.
So the experience, how was Panama? How you like Panama?
It was so great.
Right.
Yeah.
Was nice, was something different.
Yes, yes.
All right, was a great experience.
Yes.
Great opportunity.
Yes, of
All
course,
right.
yeah.
And what is your name?
Zakila Pay Williams.
Zakila. What school you go to?
Cuba East.
Cuba East. And what school you go to?
The University of the West Indies.
Oh, you go to UAE?
Yeah.
All right, nice. So what was it like for you, being part of the academy, representing Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, it was a great experience getting to go and represent Trinidad and Tobago, and I would love to do it again. Probably go to Orlando, somewhere else bigger, and just show them what Trinidad and Tobago can do.
Oh, you see, man, she has real ambitions. All right, and what was it like, representing with the rest of the members here?
Well, it was a very fun experience. Because of the different languages, it was a bit difficult, but we pushed through, and we make it, and we went and we got 5 trophies.
All right, nice, man. So you're with the academy. What is the future like for you in dance?
Well, I would like to push much, much further, probably touch a few other dances, and, just represent Trinidad and Tobago a little bit more.
All right, great. And finally, you coming late? Or you was here all the time? Late. All right, you come late, all right. Who make you late? That's right, just point it out. Right. So what is your name?
Jocelyn.
All right, Jocelyn, what was it like for you, the experience?
Very good.
What was it like to represent Trinidad and Tobago?
I don't know.
You don't know, but but it's something you want to do in the future, represent Trinidad and Tobago internationally?
Yeah.
All right, and you have no problem performing in front of crowds of people, things like that, right? You have no kind of fear, you ain't shy at all?
No.
All right, so what type of dance you prefer?
Soca.
You prefer the soca? Why you prefer the soca over the hip-hop? Because plenty of them say hip-hop,
I don't know.
You don't know?
I just like it.
You just like it. All right, and what about the academy itself and Mr. Charles? What are your thoughts on him? What are your thoughts on Mr. Charles? As a teacher, somebody who teaches and mentors you, what are your thoughts on him? He's a good teacher?
Yeah.
I like what she just watched. She my face. Yeah. What school you go to?
St. Xavier's Private School.
All right, great. And you want to dance? You want to keep dancing?
Yeah.
All right, so this is something you're going to be doing in the future, and you want to keep representing Trinidad and Tobago, right?
Yes.
All right, nice. So, Aaron, well, I think we meet everybody. All right, so Aaron, I want to congratulate you on a successful tour, a successful competition. For those who are interested in joining the academy, how do they get on to you?
Well, you can contact us via WhatsApp or call 734-5421.
Okay.
Or contact us via social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Electric Breakers.
Electric Breakers.
Electric Breakers is what you're looking for. Now, before I go, I have to big up Titi Rideshare.
Okay.
Because if it wasn't for them, we would not have the T-shirts and the uniform to travel abroad. They are the only ones who really stepped in and, assisted us.
All right,
so, big
brilliant.
up to them.
Big up Titi Rideshare, man.
And big up to Glacial Coffee.
All right,
she's like the co-director, she is hands-on with all the kids and all the parents as well. The parents, big up all of the parents as well. So I like to give credit where credit is due.
All right, brilliant. So I'll tell you what, people, keep an eye on them and get in touch with Aaron to get your children involved. I think it's a terrific initiative. Yep. And obviously they enjoyed it, and it opened up the door for them to travel, from such a young age, experience somewhere else, and, just experience what it is to perform in front of people at an international competition. It's just a terrific thing. All right, so I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Nigel Roas and Orange Sky. Stay tuned. We're going to get them via Zoom.
This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony, Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say it.
The season of lights is bright and tasty with Royal Castle's delightful veggie burger made with a healthy and nutritious patty. It's great on its own or in a combo with one side and a 16-ounce drink. So whether it's lunch, dinner or a snack, Royal Castle's veggie burger fits right in with your fasting and festivities. Happy Diwali from Royal Castle.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canoopia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
All right, people, so we're back. I'm going a bit late this morning. I have an interview here with Nigel Rojas. What happened is just now, well, I know Aaron was coming. I didn't know he was coming so much Aaron. So when I see them, I say, all right, let me give everybody the little time now. So, I lengthened that interview. That interview went a little longer than it was supposed to go because, when you have children interested in something like dance or sport or entertainment, and they represent Trinidad and Tobago, at the highest level internationally in that competition in Panama, and they did so well. I wanted to give each of them the little moment to shine now, so that's me. So I go take my buff today if I get a buff, but I'm going over. All right, so, but not too much though, normal time. So we are preparing to be joined by Nigel Rojas. Nigel Rojas, I must say, is one of the most talented human beings and creative human beings in Trinidad and Tobago. And I make that statement, and I could back that statement. Now, he's also the lead singer of Orange Sky. And for those of you who know about Orange Sky, Orange Sky have been around for like 20 years. They just released a new track. Well, it could be more than 2 decades. It could be more than 20 years. Because I don't remember we're in 2025, But we'll chat with Nigel about that. But they have a new track. It's called Family Love. We have a music video for it that we will air as we close the show this morning. But we're going to touch base with him via Zoom. He's there? Oh, he was there. All right, that's all. Let me get him back on. I'm going to make sure. Nigel! That's no. You joining back there? Okay. So we're going to get Nigel on as we chat about the song Family Love. I love the concept of the song. I think this is what we need. Like family should stick together, family love forever. Family should pray together, family love. That is, all of that is part of the entire theme and the lyrical content and the messaging behind the song. So it's a very positive song, and it mixes, it's a mix of, it's more on the reggae side, if you ask me, than the rock side, because Orange Sky has always, they've done rock, they've done mixtures of reggae and rock, they've done, a very versatile group. You there? All right, yeah, bring him in now. Yep, Nigel, morning. I cool man. So we're hearing you loud and clear, and we're bringing you in now visually. Oh, they tell me just now. You're coming in visually, don't frighten. And I will see you soon. I didn't pick it up here. I just told people, I said, Nigel, I said, you are probably one of the most creative and talented people in Trinidad and Tobago. I just mentioned that about you, having met you a few times well. And of course, your work speaks for itself as well in terms of, that outstanding creative that you are. So when I heard that Orange Sky was, they now drop a new track, I was like, Orange Sky drop a track? Boy, I thought, but I didn't know the band's still around. You know what I mean? Fellas? Yeah, go ahead, bring him in now. Let me see him. I ain't seen him in a little bit, Hey, Nigel, what's going on, man? So, my brother? Nice, man. So, Nigel, first off, how long Orange Sky been around?
Well, Orange Sky is going to celebrate 30 years in April coming, please God. 30
years. I just said 20. I thought it was 20. Then I remember in 2025. So, Nigel,
yeah.
What has the band been up to in recent years?
Well, in our 30 years, we've had an incredible run. We've done 7 full-length albums, multiple coast-to-coast US tours, 26 cities, 44 cities. The last tour was 87 cities. We've done tours of the UK, India, most Caribbean islands, Guyana, hundreds of shows locally. So we have a lot to celebrate in terms of the dream coming true of seeing the world and performing to the world our original music, So
right.
That was one, in recent times, lots of stuff. Up to December 2023, we were at the #1 on the European independent charts and #2 on the world independent charts with our single, Hungry Like a Wolf. It was a Duran Duran song that we did over in our Orange Sky style.
Right.
And it did very, very well. So that was 2 years ago. And right now we are heading up towards our 30th anniversary. We released 2 singles last year, one called Angel and one called Annie. And then right now we're about to release Family Love. Well, we released Family Love yesterday, which is what we're talking about now. It's a song and a video, and the concept leading up to our 30th anniversary is Family Love.
Okay. Now let me ask you something. I was just saying, you know, the messaging of the song speaks to a lot of what we seem to be lacking these days in this era. I mean, you grew up in the era where you know, you know how you used to grow up in your household and the village raising the child and things like that. You know, I mean, we come up in a different time, and we you know, when you look at the era now, when you hear, you know, you see some of the negative things and you hear some of the reasons why some of these problems exist. A lot of it starts in the home because of, you know, that lack of love within the family and maybe connectivity within the family. Everybody just seems detached these days, especially with social media and devices and so on and so forth. So I just thought that the texture of the song, I took a listen to the song, it's more on the reggae side though.
Yes, it is. And what happened is generation after generation, you'll tend to find that the older guys, and I always promised myself I wouldn't be one of those guys who talking to the youth and saying, if all you know in our days how it used to be, people used to respect one another. Well, your young boys don't know how to respect it. I remember people telling us that. And I remember probably our parents being told that as well.
Yeah.
So it's a generational thing. And yes, it does start in the home. Everything is about, you know, nurturing that love and that essence and that compassion in a child from the time they're young. What you know is what you see. And who feel it, know it.
Yeah.
You know, so if you raise conscious children, then the children will be conscious of life and conscientious of those around them, and to just basically love each other. The one golden rule and the one common denominator in all religions, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Jesus, Rasta, whatever it is love each other. You know?
Yeah.
So this song, to simplify what this song is about, is just love each other. Just be kind to each other. Love each other. But starting in your family, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because everybody else is an extension of your family. This world is a family. We're a species and we're a family. You know? Yeah. We're a hybrid species on this planet. And we all related.
Yeah. I just want to ask you something here. I mean, you're a guy, you're a visionary. Your level of creativity. I remember when you spoke to me, we were talking by Sterling at time. Your boy Sterling Liha. He called me this morning. He said, I see I'm a boy on this morning.
That's my twin brother.
Yeah. You remember we was talking at night in Sterling Gallery, and you said, Stefan, you know, I'm watching your show, this years ago, and yeah, but he tell me, and I tried to play with the idea. He said, I could see you as the man hosting our morning show that coming out in this bright colors, like a bright orange suit or a bright yellow suit. You just this bright, you know, kind of with a bow tie and all kind of thing.
I remember that. And what it was to kind of come out and stand out amongst the morning shows as something very entertaining and very happy and very bright and good news. But the fact is, Stefan, you've done it your own way and forged your own way, brother. And every time I look at Breaking Dawn, you have no idea how proud I am of you.
Yeah,
from
man.
those days to now, to see your success and to always know that you're going to get proper feedback, socio-anthropological feedback, political, whatever it is, from you. Okay, your view is cherished amongst the society. People dig what Stefan Reed has to say. You know what I mean? And that's the most important thing. All the bright suit and the bow tie and the live band that we were talking about having every morning. And all, it goes to show that you didn't need that. You just needed to be you. And that's more than enough.
Yeah, man. But I ain't lying, eh? I have played with those ideas in my head for years, eh? I say, boy, I can see myself doing it.
Well, I know a seamstress that could make that suit for you, you know. With the big bow tie.
Yeah.
Just say the word. A lady in Belmont, just say the word.
Yeah, man. Just before we talk about the writer, the producer, the band itself, the track itself, the music video. I just want to find out this from you. You've been around, like you said, Orange Sky has been around 30 years. You all have toured globally. You all have seen it all, done it all. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and we started a laugh now. And the question was, when we were growing up, did you think that this is where the music industry would have been? Where YouTube, where a social media platform like YouTube is the place to be, just the way that the whole dynamics have changed and how now you have to adapt to that as a musician, or anybody for that matter, even if you're in marketing, anything that you're doing right now, where the world is right now, and where the platforms are, social media, and how it used to be. You ever saw that coming?
No, and it's blown my mind because everything that we wanted 30 years ago is here now, except we too lazy to learn how to do it. Right? Basically. So what's going on is that the one thing in life that never stops is change. The one thing that we have to always be certain of is change. What we can never be certain of is adaptability. That depends on us. That depends on the individual, right? And we've seen everything change. In 30 years, me and Nicholas were talking the other day, and it was like, you remember when we used to put our music on cassette? We used to record the rehearsals on cassette. And exchange cassettes to each other, Orange Sky on cassette. And we remember trying to get on wax, trying to get on LP, and then it was CDs. And then it was, when we first launched our first album across the States, on our first record deal, it was September 2005. And we went to Tower Records on Sunset Strip in Los Angeles. In the O section, and right next to Ozzy Osbourne, was Orange Sky.
Wow.
And that was a big moment, we got to see that. And then 2 years after, we got to see them tear down all those CD stores, and everything went digital. Wow. And of course, the digital sales now influenced into what it is today, where you have Spotify and Apple and all these, forums for selling your music and platforms and all that. The one thing that one has to be is just adaptable, because change is always going to come.
Yeah.
Always, in every way, whether it's the music industry, whether it's in your life, whether it's politically, no matter what it is, change always comes.
Yeah.
So, to be prepared for that and to be adaptable, I think is most important.
Yeah. All right. So, Family Love. We have the music video. But before we air the video, of course, we got to get it in rotation here at Synergy TV as well. But tell us a little bit about the track in terms of from the production, what sparked, the idea for this track. I would bet my money that you wrote it.
No, actually.
No?
You lose that money.
And I'll be a papa boy, oh good.
Nicholas wrote this song.
Okay.
And it is an amazing song. The concept of the song was about family love. And I've spoken to him quite a few times about it since he presented the song to the band, which is the way that we do stuff, We protocol is you present it to the band, if the band loves the song, But most of the time it's me to Nicholas or Nicholas to me, And when we discussed it and everything, his reasoning behind the song, after I already fell in love with the melody and the words, then he hit me the reasoning behind everything, and it was beautiful. Basically, what's going on is there's a collective negativity worldwide right now when it comes to family.
Yeah.
People falling out over stupidness. People falling out over the slightest thing, leading to animosity, acrimony. This one ain't talking to that one ain't talking to this one. And we tend to feel like if it's really nothing, but the truth is that there's a deep root to everything, and it's worldwide. It's almost like an epidemic. So basically, the song is just about family love. Just love each other. Once again, love each other. And that's what he was trying to say when he wrote this song. But it's beautifully written, and the chords and melody are awesome. It was undeniable. I think it's possibly our best song,
Okay.
and especially what we're dealing with in these times, we live any life. Art imitates life, and we're all family men. We started Orange Sky when I was like 25. I am 55 now. You know, we spend most of our life in the band. Nicholas, likewise. Nicholas would have been 20, you know, and he is nearly 50 now.
Right.
So he's living a family life. He's raising his children. So am I. You know, we've raised our families. We're involved in our families. And not just in our immediate families, but with our brothers and sisters, our aunts, uncles, cousins. Our family is important. The family love and family support is important. It's really, truly a gift, you know, that we need to just enjoy as much as possible.
All right.
But the heaviness, you know, family love is heavy, and family love could flow like a stream, or it could come crashing down like Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's up to us to choose. Yeah.
And just before we throw to the video here,
So,
where,
you know, that's
where
what
was it
it's about.
filmed? The video.
Hello?
Yep, Nigel.
Man. That's what it's all about. So.
Yep. Where was the video filmed?
The video was filmed at Gino's. Big up to Gino's in Woodbrook. We wanted to get that nice, natural, rustic, magical vibe that they get at Gino's, and it was filmed there. It was produced by Mr. King, the original Mr. King. And we like to send out, you know, blessings to everyone who is involved in helping to make the video, the family love dancers, the band, and all the team of support that we have around our band. And we're very lucky to have around the band.
All right, nice, man. Well, Nigel, I want to thank you for joining us this Friday morning, and we're going to air the video right now. Thanks, my brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Wishing you all the best in the future, of course. And maybe we will have another night talking a lot of tata and having a laugh in Stirling Gallery very soon.
Anytime you're ready, my brother. Love, love, love.
Nice, man. People, enjoy. This is Orange Sky, the legendary Orange Sky. Family love. Enjoy it. Nigel, thanks, man.
Bless, brother.
Yeah, man.
1, 2.
Has gone so fast, and your moon keeps shining down, reminiscent of our past, and as life keeps moving on, I'm in that rolling phase. I'm watching in a maze. I keep on smiling, crying down memory lane, and praying for a change. Praying for us to change. Oh yeah. Well, this is all the blessings I need, and these are all the blessings I want. When we were young and full of dreams, when we were young and pure from the heart, until it's gone, those memories will not be found. No, no. Until it's gone, that fairy tale will be broken down. So when that love is gone, so when that love is gonna come, so when that love is gone, the feeling I get, no time for regrets, because love is all around. Family should stay together. Family love forever. Family should pray together. Family love. From since we were born, protected and shielded, we'll weather the storm whenever we need it. When family call, support exceeded. It's the love in us all, the greatest feeling. Keep on suffering, struggling, breaking those chains. It's time to live again. We keep on battling, fighting down, making us stray. It's time to love again. Time to love. blessings I need, and these are all the blessings I want. When we were young and full of dreams, when we were young and pure from the heart, until it's gone, those memories will not be found, no, no. Until it's gone, that fairy tale will be broken down. So when that love is gone, bring it back. So when that love is gonna come, so where that love is gone, the feeling I get, no time for regrets, because love is all around. Family should stay together. Family love forever. Family should break together. Savor the moments, forget the past. With family power, our love will last. Family love, 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 love. Family love, 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 love. Family love, 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 love. Family love, 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 love. Family love.
On behalf of the Orange Sky Band, we would like to thank you. Thanks to all those who came out last night to support the concert. And we look forward to your continued support.
Boy, they make my feel the grass. All right, nice one. That's Family Love. That is Orange Sky. And you know, it was interesting in the interview as we wrap things up this morning. We got 8 birthdays. Nigel said this is possibly the best song we've ever done. And for those of you who just heard that track, you could go to YouTube, you could share it, you could listen to it. We'll get it in rotation here at Synergy TV. It's Orange Sky. That's a big one. And they just keep coming. They don't stop. All right, 30 years experience in the industry, 30 years of traveling, 30 years of performing. It ain't easy. 30 years of touring and 30 years of producing music. That ain't easy. All right, man, big up Orange Sky. Nigel, we go sit down in the gallery and have a conversation. Don't fret. All right, so I'll tell you what. We want to send early birthday greetings to Victor Eastman. His birthday is on Sunday. God spare life. And happy 67th birthday to Victor. Your children want you to know they appreciate you to the max. And they love you always. And this is coming from your daughter, Lisselli, and the rest of the family. We didn't get a picture, though. Good morning. I would like to request a birthday shout-out to my mother-in-law, Savvy, whose birthday is on Sunday, the 5th of October. And this is coming from her daughter-in-law, Maya. All right? And her grandson. And her son, Rishad. All right? So, happy birthday to you, Savvy. Have a good one. Also, sending birthday greetings to Glenn Ramcharan. He celebrates it on the 4th of October, which is tomorrow. Wishing him a very happy birthday. And this is coming from his wife, Pamela, his children, Dina, Andy, and Vanna, and his sons-in-law, Jim and Rashan, and his grandchildren, Jimmy and Amy. Just 5 more fellas. Also, happy 14th birthday going out to Aidan, coming from your whole family. They're sending you all their love, and they're saying that they're so incredibly proud of the kind, smart, and funny young man you're becoming. Have the most amazing day. Love from your mom, your brother, and everyone else. Aidan, happy birthday, man. 4 more. We just want to wish Mrs. Kristen Day Mohan a very happy 70th birthday on Sunday. She watches the program every morning. May God continue to bless her always with health and strength coming from her sons and loved ones. Nice, man. And who else we have here? 3 more. Right. Shouting a very happy 6th birthday to a gorgeous little princess by Renice Ali. May God continue to bless her always, coming from your mom, Amber, your dad, Ryan, your brother, Avery, your grandmother, Sandra, and your granddad, Sudis and Ushman. All right, so happy birthday going out to gorgeous little princess, Renice Ali. Final 2. We would like to send our birthday greetings on October the 3rd, 2025, going out to Raya Ramdial. All right, a happy birthday coming down from your entire family. So enjoy your birthday today. All right, and that is Raya Ramdial. And finally, as we wrap things up today, birthday wishes to my 7th granddaughter, Malaya Lee. She celebrates it today, the 3rd of October. Happy 5th birthday. Mama loves you always. All right? So, Malaya Lee, happy birthday to you. Nice. All right, so that's it for the birthdays. We wrap it up, we put it away. We are in the month of October. I realize that the government did not mention when the budget date is. So, obviously, it's not going to be Monday. So, we're going to have all of the weekend to cover come next week, and we're going to have some guests in studio as well. I would imagine the budget will be the following Monday, because I don't think they'll go later than that in the month of October. I mean, we can't take that, right? They had to get something done pronto, as soon as possible. So we will see what happens with the Dragon Gas deal. We will find out who our Prime Minister will be meeting with and everything that unfolds there. So stay tuned for the drama that is Trinidad and Tobago. Until Monday, people have a safe and productive weekend. Stay safe on and off the roads. We are out until Monday. Goodbye.